This is Texans TV.
Texans All Access Training Camp is presented by Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the Houston Texans, and by Reliant, the official energy provider of the Houston Texans.
Welcome to training camp.
We're back. It's time to go.
Let's go, man. Training camp. It's time to get it.
We've asked our football team to show up. And after you show up, everybody making plays.
Texans All Access, the training camp edition presented by Mattress Firm is right now, and we're so very happy that you're with us. My name's Drew Doherty, I'm your host, and I've got my two good friends, John Harris, as well as Mark Vandermeer. He's the voice, you're the sideline guy, and a team analyst, and it's great to be back with you. We have a lot to get into. Hold tight, because we've got to let the folks know what they're going to see. Nick Caserio did a nice interview with these two, plus we've got Jonathan Owens mic'd up, as well as the center, Justin Britt. But we start things off with the overarching look at this year's training camp. There's a lot more hope, there's a lot more optimism, and it's been a lot of fun to see this plethora, this cornucopia, whichever word you want to use for a bunch of young players, including the rookies, isn't it?
And a lot of speed.
Yeah.
I think things are being done faster at all levels in this camp, no matter what drill you're looking at, whether it's a position drill or a team drill. You see it in Davis Mills at the quarterback position. He's thinking quicker and faster, and that processing speed going up is going to help this team going forward.
It's camp good vibes, okay? It feels so good to be back here. Lovie Smith with the early practices, true Texan coaching this team. And you look at the mix of young players, the second-year guys all looking good, the rookies showing some things, and the veterans, obviously the guys who have been here before, but the additions in the offseason picked up by Nick Caserio starting to pay dividends in camp anyway already. Let's see where it goes.
We're going to stick with you, and we're going to go deeper into it a little bit later, but let's talk about Davis Mills. He's obviously going to be the main storyline. He's the quarterback. Boy, it's a lot different 1 year removed from where he was then, right?
Well, you think last year, and I know the media's talked about that multi-interception day he had early in camp last year to this year, where it took him over a week to throw a pick in camp. He looks so sharp early, has total command of the offense. Let's just keep it going here, Johnny, see where it takes the Texans.
Yeah, he's been so smooth. I mean, hasn't thrown incompletions like in 3 straight team drills. He's been very good.
Yeah, he's been excellent so far in camp, and the guy snapping the ball to him, whether it's out of the shotgun or under center, is center Justin Britt. Justin Britt was wearing a wire, and this is some of the fun that ensued when he was mic'd up.
I don't have anything for you guys right now.
Did you like that new book on the book club?
I did. I got through chapter 1.
Who recommended that one?
Titus recommended it.
Never picked him for a Pride and Prejudice guy.
Me either.
This thing on? Where you at?
Get out of here.
It's right there. Say hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Oh.
Caught you.
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Mom.
Mic'd up today. Mine's for the fun people.
Where?
I
don't see anything. That catches it. Nice.
Great day.
Show up, John, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Show up, show up. Laramie likes the sleds. Laramie approved. Move with me. You good? It's kind of a nice day out here. I haven't said a lot yet. Hey, great day. Great day. Great day.
Let's go.
Good, right there.
No.
Hey, we're going to keep it clean, but we're going hard now.
Let's work. Hey, you got strong. Compliment you. Good pop, good pop.
Let's go. That's right.
This is good, don't it? Good hands, good hands, good hands. That's good hands. My wife made me a chocolate protein milkshake like yesterday. So I don't need it, but I want it.
Good first day in the pass. We got 2 more of these mugs. Let's keep stacking them up, baby. Hey, Texas on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Texas!
That's a key cog in the machine that is the Pep Hamilton offense. And I don't think Pep Hamilton has gotten enough notoriety, enough recognition for how important his offense and the new scheme is going to be for this Texans team in 2022.
One of the things I loved hearing from Pep this week was, how do you make things simple? How do I simplify things for my quarterback? How do I use everybody involved in the offense to make things easier for my quarterback? Yes, he's a second-year guy, but even if you were a 14, 15-year veteran, Pep's offense would be there to help that quarterback simplify the game. And that's what you want to. You want to think clear, you want to think faster, and I've seen it with Davis and everything he's doing, and I think that's a major part of it, of how Pep is allowing him to take advantage of what he sees and not think as much.
I think it's interesting how you're looking at one of the better offensive coordinators in the league in 2014 when he helped the Colts get to the AFC Championship game, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. And I think Mills, even though it's not as quarterback driven as last year's offense, he still has some autonomy at the line. They're working very well together so far.
Score points, shorten the game. Those are the 2 main thrusts of what Hamilton wants to do. So with that in mind, he's also wanting to accentuate the strengths of his playmakers. You got a pretty big playmaker in Brandon Cooks. That's a nice tool in your toolbox, isn't it?
This is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, let's be honest. Look at the numbers over the course of his career. He's one of the best in the league since he entered the league, but the guys around him too. You want big things out of Nico in year 2. Brevin Jordan, tight end, in year 2. He's catching a lot of balls out here on these practice fields, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the results are during the season.
All right, we got to talk about the rookies. There's so many of them, 2 that are going to play a big role in how this Texans team does on offense. Kenyon Green up front and Damian Pierce, the running back. We've seen some flashes from both so far in camp. Let's start with you, John.
That's it, Drew. It's flashes right now. They haven't even played a preseason game yet. We're hoping that they do. But when I see Kenyon Green, you see those flashes. You see him moving human beings off the football, which is not something the offensive line has been doing the last few years. And then Damian Pierce, really good receiver out of the backfield, physical, strong, great attitude. Love having him on his team.
Well, that's the thing, and don't make me talk about Kenyon Green because I can't evaluate offensive linemen, but Johnny said it. If you're big and can move people away, that's awesome. Pierce looks sharp so far.
Yeah, Texans wanting them to show up and show out. Texans also wanting the fans to do the same, and I had a chance to talk with Lovie Smith in front of the fans before a recent camp practice.
Welcome back to all our Houston Texans fans. You know, we've missed you. We're not the same old Houston Texans that you've seen the last couple of years. It's a different day here. In order for us to make this turnaround, we need you. It's going to take the both of us. Well, just like we're asking our players to show up and show out, we're going to ask you as our fans to do the same thing. Whether it be training camp today, NRG Stadium in the fall when the Colts come in, or part of our traveling Texans when we go to Denver starting off the season. We need you. We can't do it without you. Love having you back in the stands, and go Texans.
All right, Lovie Smith, show up, show out, get loud, have some fun. Let's go Texans.
Thank you.
Fye. F-Y-E. Hey, look at that red on red though. That's crazy. Fire. Sexy. Fire. Just beautiful. I mean, you can't see it right now, but. We got the glories on. Pressure. I said, damn. They're amazing. Look like blood.
A lot here to like. Nothing not to like.
Fire.
Fuego.
Fuego y fuego.
That can put me in a video anyway.
Woo! I mean, you can't really, I got the cap on, but still drippy. Go ahead, get a nice close look. Nice close look.
Looks good. Immaculate.
The show rolls on. Drew, John, Mark, hey, defense got to play better this year. One guy who's going to be a big factor in that, linebacker Christian Kirksey.
The leader, vocal with his play. He does a little bit of everything for this defense.
He's got a good supporting cast, too. That linebacking core looks good.
Let's hear from the guy they call Kirko. He's the alpha dog, according to Lovie Smith. Our DP Sidhu did a deep slant with him.
It's a Deep Slant 101 presented by Xfinity. Joining me today, Christian Kirksey, a.k.a. Kirko, year 9. How does it feel to be back out here for camp?
It feels good. A bunch of guys is running around. You know, we're working for a common goal, man, and we're hungry. We know what type of team we have. We believe in Lovie. We believe in this whole coaching staff, and right now we're just building that team chemistry, and you know, we're just building to move forward, man. And I'm excited. We're gonna go and do great things this year.
All right, you got Lovie Smith as head coach. He was defensive coordinator last year. How's the vibe different? Obviously, he's still defensive coordinator, but now that he's the head coach, does the vibe of the team feel different? Is it different how he runs things? Because now his time's a little bit split. You know, he can't just do defense. He's got to oversee the whole team.
I don't know how he do it, but he don't miss a beat in defensive meeting room, and he still has full control over the whole team. So you don't see a difference. You know, he's there in the defensive meeting, he's there in the team meeting, he's always there at the time that he's needed. So I think that the team respect him, and you know, he's changing the culture, man. He's bringing good football to Texas, and he's just building on what we have right now. So we're excited about that.
He holds the linebackers in high regard. He calls them the brain trust of his defense. So when you look at this linebacking group, you got a few guys returning from last year. You got some rookies like Christian Harris. What excites you most about the brain trust, the linebacker core heading into 2022?
When you have that power in that room, you got to take full control, and that comes with, you know, great responsibility, and you know, we take full force of that responsibility. Our style of play is about the same, man, and from top to bottom on the depth chart, guys can go out there and play. You won't miss a step, you won't miss a beat, and that's something that we take pride in. And as a linebacker in this defense, you know, you hear about the Brian Urlachers, you know, guys that are Hall of Famers, and you get to play in that same defense, man. It's a spark for us. So we're just trying to follow in the footsteps of some great linebackers that played in this defense, and we're ready to go.
All right, I know we don't talk about last year, but you were here last year in training camp. What did you learn about training camp in Houston in this heat in August that you want to pass on to some of your newer teammates this year?
Man, drink up, stay hydrated.
And even then, it's probably not enough.
It's not enough. But Lovie, you know, he's helping us out by having these early morning practices to where, like, we can beat that sun, being in the middle of the sky, and beat some of this humidity. But stay hydrated because you're gonna sweat a lot. Just make sure, you know, you drink about every hour.
All right, veteran move by Lovie for the early practices, and always a pleasure speaking with veteran Christian Kirksey. Thanks so much for the time, Christian.
Thank you.
We're back. Drew Doherty, John Harris, Mark Vandermeer, and you know, one of the hallmarks of Lovie Smith's defenses is takeaways. That's not going to be a 2021 thing. That's not going to be a 2022 thing. That's a Lovie Smith thing. Texans were better at getting takeaways in 2021, but they got to be even better in 2022, don't they?
Well, there's no doubt, but you see on that defense, you see synergy now. Guys know what they're doing. That's what you can do in the second year of a defense, and you're starting to see that happen, especially in the secondary. Guys just kind of giving a little signal, and they know exactly where to be. It feels like it's a much cleaner operation on defense in the second year with Lovie Smith.
And that's huge.
There have been some sneaky hot acquisitions here. Ogbo Okoronkwo, local guy, flashing in camp already. Rasheem Green, who they got from Seattle. And then you look at Mario Addison, Jerry Hughes, Steven Nelson at one of the corner spots, and the rookies in the defensive backfield with Petrie, and of course, our friend Derek Stingley. I think it's going to be really interesting to see them mesh together over the next few weeks.
John, you and I have talked about this on a podcast, but Derek Stingley has basically, if you start at the origin, when he got here in May, June, didn't do as much, but they've steadily added more reps and stuff to his plate. Now he's basically going the whole way through, and when he's gone the whole way through, you've seen some really good things.
We've said this about rookies a lot. When a rookie is out here day after day after day, as they stack days, it makes a huge difference. I know it sounds obvious, but that really is the case, especially for a guy that didn't play a lot of football in 20 or 2021. And Derek Stingley, you're seeing those things, the rust going off of him. each and every day.
You know, another rookie, Christian Harris, the linebacker. I mean, he caused Lovie Smith and Nick Caserio to bro hug vociferously on draft night. That guy is doing some things early on too that's got you excited, doesn't he?
And I want him to bro hug you, so that tells you how much Lovie Smith really liked Christian Harris. This guy can absolutely fly. Every day that I watch practice, after practice, and I'm watching it and going forward and back and rewinding and watching it, I see 48 a blur. From point A to point B, I don't know that I've seen a linebacker here in this town run as fast as that guy can as a rookie.
All right, a guy who's not a rookie but is looking and gunning for a starting spot at the safety position is Jonathan Owens. He, too, was wearing a microphone recently.
Woo! Let's get it.
Straight.
I'm gonna get one before you today, though.
Hope you get on there.
This work, baby. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, all right.
Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
We gonna grind hard.
We gonna grind hard.
Say neighbor.
Neighbor.
We gonna beat the coach.
We gonna beat the coach.
Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Defense.
On and off the field today, y'all. Everybody.
All right.
Hey, are we gonna set the tone today or what?
We got to.
Hey, man, go out here, dominate. Hey, dogs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Dogs. My ball. Hey, I'll wrestle old boy for that ball though. Hey, walk into it. Hey, Dez! That was Dez. Hey, good reroute, bro. Dez had a hell of a reroute right there. Come on, man. Good day today, fellas. Come on,
man. Lock in, figure out your routine for tomorrow. We're going to come back strong. Pass again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ball on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ball.
Woo!
You almost had that ball over there, but you missed it.
You want to see the camera? Say what's up. How you like that one play in the end zone over there?
Yes.
Start.
I don't know. I think I got a video. I sent it to your mom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
When I broke the ball up? Let me see. I was close. I couldn't have got to that, though. It was hella high. You think I should have broke faster? Knowing you.
Texans All Access Training Camp is presented by Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the Houston Texans.
If there's one place you could go besides outer space right now, where would you like to visit?
I would probably say Nigeria. I would go back to Nigeria. I haven't been in a while. And my dad gets to go all the time, but he usually goes during the season, so I can't really go with him. So I'll probably say Nigeria, see the family out there.
Yeah, what family do you have there? Extended family?
Yeah, just extended family, just cousins, you know, aunts, uncles. But yeah, no immediate family, but I would like to see them out there for sure.
Aside from the family, what's your favorite part of going to Nigeria?
The food. I mean, you can't beat authentic Nigerian food. I mean, my dad, he can make it good. My mom can make it good, but eating it out there is different.
What's the go-to Nigerian dish that you always want to eat?
I'm gonna go jollof rice and some agusi soup. I'm gonna go that every time. He's from Ghana. He thinks it's better than Nigerian jollof, but I'm gonna say Nigerian jollof's the best for sure.
Dario Gumbawale, we really appreciate the time. Thanks so much. This has been a Drew's Dozen.
Absolutely, thank you.
Texans All Access, the training camp edition rolls on. It's presented by Mattress Firm, Drew Doherty, John Harris, Mark Vandermeer. Hey, Nick Caserio at general manager. Boy, he's made some moves and continues to do so.
In Nick, we trust. Not everything he does is gonna turn to gold, but you look at the majority of his moves, man, they've been fantastic and helping build this organization for now and the future.
Yeah, and you two had a nice conversation with Caserio earlier in camp.
Joining us now on Texans Radio, it's General Manager Nick Caserio.
We all talk about, you've said, everybody said it, it's not really football until they put the pads on. But then you put the pads on and you start looking going, kind of like what I see. Have there been some things that have stood out to you while you've put the pads on from some of these guys here?
Yeah, I think one of the things that's really important is when you do practice in pads, make sure everybody understands there's a right way to practice in pads so you can get a lot of productive work done. So staying on your feet, playing with good technique, staying off the ground, not going below the knees. There's no cut blocks or anything like that. The offensive players have the ball. The defense is going to put pressure on the ball, which we've seen that over the past few days. And I would say from a competition standpoint, like I'd say the punt return drill that Frank and Sean did yesterday was a really good drill because you're able to see, I would say, a lot of different factors. You see their short space quickness. You see the ability to get off blocks and play with power. They play with good body position. You see some speed. And you see the players that want to compete.
Nick, what are you seeing so far with Davis Mills and this passing attack that you're trying to put together?
Overall, the decision-making has been good. The ball placement has been good. I think what you have to do as a quarterback is sort of be able to take what the defense gives you. For the most part, they've done a good job, all three players. Davis has done that, JD's done that, and Kyle's done that as well.
You might see a rookie on a day flash. And then, I don't know, maybe he misses practice the next day for something. Maybe he's dinged up, whatever. It feels like the most successful rookies have been the ones that are just there every day because there's such an experience of being in an NFL practice and going through this process. The rookie group that you have now, what have you seen from them from that regard?
I'd say it's been fairly positive. I think the attitude of the group has been good. They work really hard. They say less and do more, which is something that you like to see, especially from younger players, understanding that they haven't experienced any of this on a lot of different levels. So they've embraced the program, they've embraced the competition, and they've embraced the challenge and the opportunity that comes along being out there day after day and being consistent with your performance, because ultimately consistency is what's going to win in this league.
All right, we're all out of time, H-Town, but hey, come out to a game at NRG Stadium this fall. We want to see you, and it's really, really easy. Go to HoustonTexans.com/tickets, and you can find all the info that you need. And there's going to be a fun dinner over here in the Houston Methodist Training Center bubble very, very soon.
Season premiere on August 27th. It's more than a dinner. It's so much more than a dinner. Check it out online.
All right, for Mark and John, I'm Drew. We will see you again very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to know when we post new content.